Bob is he would go into the hospital about every 2 months, and he'd seem to, he'd seem to be very sick, go in the hospital, and you think, well, is he going to come out? Is it going to come out of the hospital? And then he would, and so after a while, it seemed like he was going to live, on, and it was a strange thing because we'd made this film with the idea that I would film him to the point that he was going to die. And so we had in our minds somewhere between 1 and 5 years. But then so it was this odd thing, like, well, this is the point of it, is to film through this, but of course we don't want him to die, so could this project go on and on and on? So it was just sort of the awareness that I might, in some ways, be filming him for 5 or 10, I mean, I wish that for 5 or 10 or 15 years. So this kind of looks at that in a way.
I think your thing is to kill me. I think you want to work me to death so that you have something on finally an ending to your film.
You see, my theory is that the film is actually making you live. This is like, started out making a film. Sherry, this is my theory. See, I started out making a film about a guy figuring, well, he may very well die, definitely get sick before the end of the movie. But the process of making the film, he's such a performer that has revived him.
That's true.
And it'll go on. And it's only when I stop making the film that she'll die. Well, the weird thing was yesterday when I was thinking, what would it be like if you were dead? And I thought, well, in a way, it wouldn't. I mean, I'm still working on you. Even if you're dead, you're still, a pain in the fucking ass anyway.
Right, you at least have an ending.
Right. Well, that's true. That's true.
Somebody else will have to do an obituary. This is like the LA Times obituary. Or hard luck, LA Reader.
Oh, that's true. We'd solve the obituary writing problem.